Year 5s. Okay, so now for your maths lesson. So you've been doing lots of work on fractions. We're now going to be linking fractions to decimals. Okay, so just a little starter for you. You've got a mixture of fractions and decimals here. You've got to sort them into order from the smallest to the largest. So that's ascending order. Okay, so which is the smallest, then which one, then which one. Okay, if you can just pause the recording so you can do this for me, please. Okay, hopefully you've got the right order. Let's have a little look through. Now, the fractions, the easiest thing, because we've just got two fractions, the easiest thing is to convert these fractions to decimals. So here we've got 5 hundredths. Now, bring in your place value here. Okay, so we're talking about hundredths. All right, so if you think about your place value, you've got your hundreds, tens, ones. Then in the decimals, we go to tenths, hundredths, and thousandths. Okay, so we're thinking about the hundredths here, which is the second decimal place. And you have got 5 of them. So 5 hundredths is equivalent to 0.05. Okay, because we've got 5 in the hundredths column. Here, we've got 7 tenths. So we look at the tenths column. And how many have we got in the tenths column? We've got 7. Okay, so this is 0.7. Okay, so now you've converted them all to decimals, you can put them in order from the smallest. Okay, so this one here would be the smallest, 0.001, because that is 1/1000ths. Okay, then the next one would be 0.01, because that's 1/100th. Okay, then you would come to this because that's 5 hundredths. All right, then we would go to this one because that is 1/10th, and then finally this one because that's 7 tenths. Okay, hope you got it right. Don't worry too much if you didn't get it right. Hopefully, now I've explained how to convert them, that makes it a little bit easier and you can understand what I have done. Bearing that in mind, I would like you now to try to identify the fraction and the decimal for each of these 9 grids. Okay, now it is 100 grid. Okay, so how many squares out of 100? I'm going to do the first one with you. So here you have got 4 yellow squares. Okay, and that's 4 out of 100. So your fraction is 4 hundredths. Writing that as a decimal, we think about our hundredths place in the place value chart. So we have got 0.04 is the same as 4 hundredths. Okay, right, can you pause there and try the other 8 questions by yourself, please? Off you go. All right, so let's go through some answers. So this next pink one, you have got 9 squares shaded. So this is 9 hundredths, which is 9 over 100 and 0.09. Okay. This next one, you have got 16 squares shaded. So you've got 16 over 100 or 0.16. Okay. Next one, we have got 25 squares shaded. So it's 25 out of 100 for your fraction, which is 0.25. Hopefully some of you will recognise that because it is the same as a quarter. Okay, 25 out of 100 is 1/4. As a decimal, 0.25. This next one, we have got 36 squares shaded, which is 36 over 100 or 0.36. Next one, 49 squares shaded, so 49 over 100 or 0.49. Next one, 64, so 64 out of 100 or 0.64. This yellow one is 81 squares, so 81 over 100 or 0.81. And finally, this is the whole, so it's 100 over 100 or just one whole one. Okay, 1 on its own or 1.0. Okay, hope you got most of those right. Anybody recognise a pattern with any of the numbers as to how many squares have been shaded? Hopefully you did. They are all square numbers. Okay, so 2 2's 4, 3 3's 9, 4 4's 16, 5 5's 25, etc. Okay, right, excellent, well done. On to the main part of the lesson. Okay, so moving on, the main part of our lesson is focusing on thousandths. Okay, so we've talked briefly as the place value for the thousandths column. Okay, now if you were to see a 100 grid like this, how could you shade 1,000th of this? Anybody know? Okay, here, can you see that tiny little bit of blue at the top? All right, that shows you 1,000ths. All right, the square's already split into hundredths and there are 10 thousandths in 100. Okay, so you need a tenth of each square. All right, so that is how tiny a thousandth is. All right, so if you're offered a thousandth of a bit of pizza, I wouldn't bother. Say you want more. So think about your place value. Let's have a little look. Here we've got your ones column, decimal point, your tenths column, hundredths column, thousandths column. Okay, so it's the third decimal place. In nearly all of your work, you will only ever have to do place value up to 3 decimal places. Okay, so that is why we're focusing on the thousandths today, just to check you're happy with that. All right, so here you have a number 0.157. So you've got 0 ones, 1/10, 5 hundredths, and 7 thousandths. Okay. Now let's try some questions. Circle the numbers which have 6 thousandths. Simply think about your place value. Okay, I'm going to give you a minute. How many can you find that have 6 thousandths? Off you go. Okay, hopefully you have chosen this one because it's got a 6 in the thousandths column. This one with the 6 in the thousandths column, bit of a tongue twister, and this one with a 6 in the thousandths column. Okay, this one's got 4 thousandths. It's got 6 tens, but only 4 thousandths, and our question wanted 6. This one has got 8 thousandths. It's got 6 tenths, and 6 hundredths, but 8 thousandths. So again, this is not right. And this has only got 1 thousandth. Okay, so very easy. As long as you know your place value, very easy to do. Okay, true or false? 5 tenths is equal to 500 thousandths. Have a think about it. 5 tenths is equal to 500 thousandths. Is it or not? Okay, probably the easiest thing to do with this is to try and multiply. Now remember, when we're multiplying fractions, whatever we do to the top, we've got to do to the bottom. So if you've got your 5 tenths, if you multiply it by 100, so you've got your 5 for your numerator, multiply that by 100, you get 500. Your tenths at the bottom, if you multiply 10 by 100, you get 1,000. So that does equal 500 1,000ths. Okay, so that is true. Next question. Match the decimals with their equivalent fractions. Okay, I'll give you a minute just to have a little go at that. Okay, so A is probably not the easiest one to start with. Okay, let's start with B. You've got 0.407. So you've got 407 1,000ths. Okay, so that's straight down to that one. That's the easiest one to start with. Here, you've got 47 thousandths. Okay, because we've got our thousandths column, haven't we? So this one goes to here. Now, obviously, this one leaves this one with this one, but let's explain it. Here, you've got 47 hundredths, okay? But none of our answers are in hundredths. They're all in thousands. So what can we do? Multiply the top and the bottom by 10. So 47 times 10 gives you the 470. The 100 at the bottom times 10 gives you the 1,000. Okay, so can you see what we've done to find that one? But to be honest, once you've worked out these ones and this one, you know that that has to be the answer. But just to explain where it's come from. Next question. So write the fractions as decimals. This should be coming very easily to you now. So it's thousandths. So you need your 3 decimal places. Right? So we've only got 2 numbers at the top there. We're going to need some zeros. So hopefully you've got 0.093 so that you've got your 3 decimal places. This one, again, it's thousandths. So we've got 3 decimal places. But you've got your 3 there. So it's simply 0.930. Okay. Circle the odd one out and explain your reasoning. Now, I'm hoping straight away you should be able to recognise, if you look at this fraction, which decimal it matches to. So you've got 680 thousandths. So we've got 3 decimal places because it's thousandths and 680. Okay? Which one can it match to? They've been a bit tricky here. It matches this one, but they've simply taken that 0 off the end. Okay? Which they can do with a decimal. But you've got your 6/10ths, your 800ths, and then no thousandths. All right? But they've just not put that 0 in there. But that one matches that one. Now you've got 608 thousandths. Okay? Which matches this one. All right? So this is your odd one out because this is 68 thousandths. All right? And we haven't got 68 thousandths. One more question. Match the children with their numbers. So Jaden says, my number has 5/10ths, 7 hundredths, and 0 thousandths. Okay? The thousands might not be there. But if you've got 5/10ths, 7 hundredths, and no thousandths. So that is C. Bella says, my number has 0/10ths, 7 hundredths, and 5 thousandths. Okay, so that is going to be this one. 0/10ths, 7 hundredths, and 5 thousandths. So let's just check that Oscar has got this one. 0/10ths, 5 hundredths, and 7 thousandths. Okay, right. Hopefully, as long as you remember your place value, that's very straightforward. You've got some do questions and some think questions to do. Okay, have a go, try your best. The answers will be put on there as well so that you can mark your work, please, so that we can see how well you have done. Good luck with it. You can always refer back to these slides if you need a bit of help. All right? Good luck. Thank you.